finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton?
Yep. G'day, fellas. Welcome back to Wolfenspice 3D and the Gung Ho Soldiers Brigade. So, we better go see the boss first.
Reporting for duty, sir.
The man himself. Splendid. Do accept my apologies about the situation topside?
A refreshing change from the academy, sir.
Don't despise training, my boy. Even you would be worthless without the shaping touch of drills and studies.
So the NSF took a shipment of the ambrosia vaccine? Give me a chopper and a pilot and I'll handle it.
I'm sure you could. Yes, indeed. But we're having your brother head up the recovery team. You'll work with Agent Anna Navarra. Why don't we meet when you've seen Jaime for a medical checkup and received your equipment from Sam Carter? You'll be briefed at that time.
Yes, sir.
Right, so we got to go see the quartermaster and the dock and get ourselves checked up, which wouldn't be a bad idea. First we'll just pop in here though and have a chat to our co-workers and one of the most famous conversations in Deus Ex.
Are you sure you pressed the right button?
I do not make mistakes of that kind.
Your hand might have slipped.
No, I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime.
The machine would not make a mistake.
It's the maintenance man. He knows I like orange.
So you think the staff has some kind of plot?
Yes, they do that on purpose.
My new partner, J.C. Denton. Don't tell me you're going to wear those sunglasses during a night operation.
My vision is augmented.
At least it is a way that we know when it's not Paul.
Forgive my interruption. I just wanted to say that I look forward to working with you, Agent Navarra. Could you tell me how to find Jaime's office?
I do not expect you to perform as well as Agent Herman, but the mission will require us to do more than frighten the NSF with our baggy coats that make us look bigger than we really are.
I am prepared to perform my duties.
He will not be the equivalent of his brother. I have seen that he knows the procedure of a good offensive.
Let us hope you are right.
I won't let you down, Agent.
So yeah, Anna Navarra is an absolute piece of work. So let's head on down to level 2. I read a conversation on one of the YouTube channels where they pointed out that their conversation there in some ways is a very nice analogy to the state, if you consider the state as the machine and the maintenance man as corruption. And we just got some throwing knives and...
Hey, JC.
You look like the real thing.
That's the doctor.
They actually let you operate on people?
Just fixed Gunther's knee, in fact. A sticky actuator. So far, I feel more like a mechanic than a doctor.
I'm impressed.
They actually let you point a gun at people.
We'll have to catch up later. I've got to leave for New York right away. Could you send Manderley whatever it is he wants?
No problem. Listen, JC. About your augmentations. You know they're preparing to roll out the technology worldwide, right?
As long as I don't turn green and grow a pair of antennas, as I understand it.
Yeah, well, the design's pretty modular, which means you'll soon have access to upgrades from standard augmentation canisters.
I think I picked one of those up at the top of the statue.
Maybe you did. My order from VersaLife was on the ship the NSF captured. You'll need to take it to one of the medbas for installation.
I'll do that.
The canisters contain a colloid of ROM modules. Some are generic upgrades, others require you to make permanent choices about how to configure one of your subsystems.
It's about time they implemented some of this stuff.
And we'll just grab that key.
One more thing before I go, since you've been briefed on my augmentations. What can you tell me about the infolink?
Let's see, micro-receiver exostructure in the sulci, mechanocarbon threads on the axons. For queuing, you know, packet routing. Anything particularly interest you?
Is there a way to turn it off?
The infolink?
Yeah, or is someone at UNATCO tuned in 24 hours?
These might sound a little funny, JC, but I'm not permitted to answer that question.
Your clearance is higher than mine?
Regarding your systems, I am your physician.
No big deal. I was just curious.
So, yeah, other people are allowed to know more about us than we are. So let's get the key ring out, unlock the medical door, and whack this crate. What do you mean we don't have enough room in our inventory? Let's drop those. And pick up our medkit. And then we'll relock it again. And find the medical robot. So these are our two options. The first one is microfibril muscle. That makes you very strong so you can pick up heavy objects. Combat strength is more like speed and reflexes. It gives you melee weapons. We're going to go for combat strength. And once you've installed one of these, you can't uninstall it. So that's a permanent choice about how we're going to configure our systems. So now we're going to heal up. All done. And we'll head off to see Alex.
You're getting warm.
Steal another candy bar.
You're red hot. Looks like you found me.
Like leading a mouse to cheese.
This thing's
No
starting to give
kidding.
me a headache.
Don't worry, we shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson, communications engineer.
I suppose you already know who I am.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your brother Paul ever was.
Thanks.
Don't worry, I'll be watching your back.
And that's another code for the van. Another way you can find it out. So Gunther Hermann's password is Zeitgeist. Next week I guess it'll be Schadenfreude. Now, Alex is a real sci-fi geek, so the code for this is 2001. We'll whack a couple of boxes. And then we'll close the door because we're polite like that. And somewhere on the floor here, there's a hidden square. Ah, there it is. Took me ages to find this. And inside there's goodies. A nano key and the most important thing in this early part of the game, the scope. Much more important than those throwing knives. So we'll leave them some throwing knives. And we'll take the scope. Oh, come on, don't get stuck. Thank you. And then we'll close the little secret panel. The reason that's there is because there is a thief at UNATCO.
I don't like getting shot at.
I don't
Not
blame
one
you.
bit.
And who's in here? Oh, look!
How unprofessional.
It's a feminist! As a
Expecting
matter
a
of fact,
show.
yes.
Don't think I
Go
won't
on,
report
report me
this.
then.
Don't think I won't report this.
Oh. Now, you might think that there are no repercussions from that, but there actually are. And I'll just pinch Anna's darts. And here is the UNATCO Quartermaster.
At ease, Agent Denton.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation in school. This is a great honor.
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
I can't believe what the NSF did to your family.
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our troubles. I lost my children, but you've had to grow up without your parents, which requires more courage. I don't think it matters.
My parents died in a car accident. That's different.
I said that's enough. You have your own op and time is short. How about I issue you a stealth pistol?
Sorry, sir, I can't carry anything else right now.